mañana voy a usar la bici para la escuela. I mean, a la escuela, que lo haga. Para el trabajo. Me do my 10 miles to work, 10 miles back. Just get it. No trabajo hasta las 9, so estamos chilling. Hay que hacerlo.
Muy bien.
Trying to get that 8-pack.
Muy bien.
Honestly, I feel like I could do it. I can get that 8-pack for sure.
Muy bien.
It's definitely gonna take some extra effort.
Muy bien.
Just started going back to the gym.
Muy bien.
2 days, 2 weeks so far.
Muy bien.
Man, we did triceps and biceps. Our back is feeling strong.
I'm back.
Welcome.
I'm back for the smoke.
¿Cómo la pasaste?
Muy bien.
¿Bebiste mucho?
Bebe un poquito.
¿Estás jugueada con los Moscow Mule?
Antes que salió el fucking álbum, ¿ok?
Antes que bad. Obvio, baby, yo te creo también. ¿Tú me crees? Yo te creo. ¿Tú crees que cuando yo hablo de lo que yo hablo, tú me crees? Que ese cabrón de Bad me copió todo.
Yo lo sé.
Ok, pues yo te creo también. Yo me acuerdo que desde siempre tú me pedías eso de yo, let me get that Moscow Mule.
I'm fucking dying.
Le vas a romper los oídos. No puedes escupir. No escupir, ¿cómo se dice? Toser. No puedes toser ahí en el mic. Ay, van a decir que tienes corona.
No tengo corona.
Nobody's gonna listen to that.
Mis ojos me están aguando. Quiero llorar.
It's okay. I'll give you dick soon. Don't cry.
Okay. I'm excited for that.
You're touching the mic a lot. Eso se escucha.
Perdón.
I'm just letting you know.
Anyway.
Your hair's pretty quiet. Your hair's pretty wild. I said cried. It's like crazy and wild.
So are my armpits.
So, fuimos para allá. Yeah, Laura's armpits are hairy as fuck. Caminando por ahí, Chewbacca. Somebody let the freaking Chewbacca out of freaking Busch Gardens.
And it was me today.
That was Laura. With
Even
her
my
crazy
legs.
ass hair. Crazy ass hair. Y todo.
Even my legs. It's okay. I think it's okay for us to let our hair grow into a certain length. Not all the time, but it does have to happen at least once a month, I believe. I think it creates a good growth cycle for your body to have that time to just fully heal from waxing, shaving, whatever the fuck it is that you choose to do, and give it that time to just grow out as long as it can. Shit, I let my leg hair, my armpit hair grow out for a whole month. But guess what? I'm still hairy. It's summertime. But guess what? It's raining in Florida.
Yeah, honestly.
It's raining all the time, every day.
I ain't talking shit because...
And you don't mind, baby.
Well, honestly, tú te salvas porque yo soy ciego. Tú te salvas porque en verdad... es que en verdad tú te salvas porque yo soy ciego. So, you know,
tú no eres ciego, you're partially blind.
Sí, pero cuando me quito el espejuelo, because I can't kiss, so as soon as it's like, alright, we're gonna kiss, I can see you. Yo veo de cerca, ¿verdad? Pero de lejos no. So it's like, I'm close to your face, so no veo todos los pelos que tienes por todo el cuerpo. That's cool. A mí no me molesta.
¿Qué otro pelos tú ves? Yo no entiendo.
Bro, look at that fucked up hair.
Okay, pero hello, I was in an amusement park all day today.
Yes, eso no saben todavía. So, también fuimos a Busch Gardens para la primera vez.
For my first time. Fue mi primera vez ir a Busch Gardens. Y John creía que yo iba a estar normal, como si esto no fuera mi primera vez. Hello, es mi primera vez. Yo voy a estar how the fuck I'm gonna act, because I don't know how it's gonna come out, and I'm gonna fucking do it. So... whatever comes out, comes out. And I was literally a little kid who was just so happy. And honestly, in person, for the first time today, vi uno elephants. Okay. Que yo nunca he visto elephants en persona antes en mi vida.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
Exacto. Cuando yo los vi, yo tenía una sonrisa en mi cara que yo no podía ni explicar. No podía explicar. Porque yo los miré y yo dije, wow, this is everything I've been reading about elephants. Mm-hmm. You know? And they're such amazing creatures. Yes, pero me da pena también because they're really not supposed to be locked up like that.
Babe. You know what I thought? Cause
no animal should be locked up like that.
Okay, pero dame un break.
And the fact that I went in there and supported it. Listen. The fact that I went in there and, after I saw everything, I supported something like that all these animals to be basically enslaved into a small area, because technically elephants and especially penguins, but elephants are supposed to have very, very open, wide areas to walk.
Yeah,
because their actual feet, what's under it, is specifically made for long distance walking. If they're not long distance walking, there are arthritis that they already have in their bones. Yes, they have arthritis. Like me, I have arthritis on my back, so I kind of can relate to them a little bit.
Scoliosis. Dame explicar algo.
Todo lo mismo. Anyway, escucha. So if they're not walking on a regular long distance, their arthritis can get 4 times.
How do you know
worse.
They're not walking long distance?
Because where they were at, it didn't seem big enough, and even in the map, no, it's hard. It's not hard, but they already feel like this is enough space for them, and honestly, it is not. It's not. Shit. The same with penguins as well. That little area, even though you say it spreads a little more, I'm sorry, but that little pool is not enough. Even if they do have the whole middle of the fucking park.
I think the same thing. There was a thought that did come cuando estaban allá. That thought did come where it's like, oh dang, it's kind of like these. But I always get that when I look at the alligators. I don't really like looking at the animals there because I get that thought. I don't go to support that. I go more up for the roller coasters. But I understand this. But you sabes que yo pensé, because now that tenemos un gato, ¿verdad? Yo pienso como que honestly we did that to Benny because I've been thinking about that with like the little kitty cat that was outside today. There was a little cat that was out there and fucking meowing loud as fuck. I can hear it. I'm talking about I was watching TV and I could hear the cat. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I thought it was Benny. And I was like, yo, is Benny trapped? Yo pensé que Benny estaba trapped. Where the fuck because when he come, the only time I hear Benny's meow is tengo hambre, young, anda mi fucking comida. That's all he said, ¿verdad?
True.
That's all Benny says. So I'm like, yo, what the freak? Benny sounds like he's trapped. He's like, I'm so hungry. So I'm like, where the fuck is this nigga? Y abro la puerta and that little kitty cat that I sent you the video.
And it's a small cat. It's not even an adult cat yet.
I don't know if it's like a. It's skinny though.
Skinny.
It's very. I'm like, I don't know
because
if it's a kitty cat
a short hair cat. That cat that we saw is a short hair cat.
But it could be a small cat
to Benny,
too. It could be a small cat.
He's fluffy as shit. So Benny is a fluffy ass cat, y'all. And even his tail is fluffier than his body.
So yo pensé, okay, so going back to what we were talking about, yo pensé que en esa situación era como que that was the wild cat, like the wild tiger.
That was Benny before we got him in here,
exactly, and then we fostered him. So.
But he's appreciative.
I like to think you have to kind of keep it positive for a little bit because it's like, okay, it's like they have one monkey and one big thing now. I don't know where the other ones are. I don't know what happened. Okay, I remember the last time I think it was just very sad. Honestly, It's like going back to PR and it's like, damn, como que la cosa no tan buena.
Yes. I don't even know what they named that monkey or what type of race it was. Honestly, I wish I would have read it more, but I definitely don't wish it would have been in there.
Honestly, there wasn't no flamingos either. I don't know if I went to the wrong area.
I don't know, but I would have preferred to see all those animals in their natural habitat.
But I wanted the positive. But
the like in a big safari that you can't fucking come and
the way I dealt with that thought that you had too about these animals deserve better. It was kind of like, what if just like Benny, they're getting the best treatment that they would get that they wouldn't. They're just having to do less for it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you think about like us as humans. We're doing less to get what we get now. So we are doing the same thing as what we do for pets. So like
Correct.
Benny's getting way more. He's getting food every night. But is it worth not being able to be free?
And like hunt you get and to do whatever the hell you want.
You work and you get all the money that you would need, but you're not free where you could go into the fucking wild. You're not like Benny's not in the wild. So I've been looking at Benny. He's been looking at that door a lot. I'm like, ¿Y si yo le abro la puerta? I heard he comes back.
Will he come back? You know?
I heard cats come back.
You know what? I used to have a cat. His name was Six, and he was about 16 years old. And he came from North Charleston, South Carolina, and he's a tabby cat, so he's also a short-haired cat too, and he has an M on his forehead, and that's how you know they're tabby.
That's like Mario, or
no, not Mario.
We did play Mario. I whipped that ass.
Is okay. Okay, can you tell him where I did whoop your ass then?
Okay, you beat me in the table hockey. I don't
exactly.
know.
I think for me, honestly, the table hockey really
come back. You came, dude. I was up 4-0. I don't know. And it's a game to 7.
Exactly.
The comeback y todo. And it ended up
He
being...
thought he had me. I said, hell no.
I had game point. I didn't even notice. All of a sudden, you made a score. It was 6-6.
And all of a sudden, ching!
Tú le diste, it bounced like a couple times, and I was like, wait, what? And it slipped behind me.
Exactly.
It slipped. Yo lo puse en el centro because I was like, oh, it's game 6-6. Vamos a ponerlo así.
Exactly.
And I hit it, and that shit slid right behind me. Did you hit it or did you not?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I hit it pretty hard.
It did. It bounced a couple times.
Exactly.
It went, but I know when you made the game point was yo lo moví para el frente un poquito, right behind my
I
right
confused
hand.
you.
Call it what you want. You meet me
Exactly.
at my own game. I don't know how.
Yeah.
That was the first game we played too. I was like, okay, wait, puede ser que...
That's fine. And I feel like that was enough for me to
And you
say
was talking shit like, oh.
I was definitely a good player. Definitely. I'm like, oh, yes.
I was like,
honestly,
what? This girl's not playing.
Something that I have noticed about myself, every time I play like these type of games or going to these type of events or places that have so many games and shit like that, is that I'm very fucking competitive.
You have to be.
Yes, but I love to be competitive as fuck. I love it.
Yeah,
and then I get into a mind state where I have to like really fucking focus. And that's how it was when we were killing those little things.
It was pretty dope. The basketball game that we played, the basketball game was pretty dope because it wasn't, I thought we were going into let's see who can make the most shots. And it was actually Connect 4. And I Connect 4 with the basketball.
You see that ant up there?
Benny can get that shit.
Benny that's probably the one he let live.
Well, he, you know, like they have to send messages. My boss is like that. They have to send messages like, yo, cabrón, tell your friends what's going on. He killed all the other 4 other ants. And Benny's like, you can continue the adventure on your own. Good luck.
So Benny chose his path.
No, Benny just let him live.
Because if Benny would have not killed his other 4 friends, he would have been fine.
Well, he's still fine. Look, he's still up there living his best life.
Yeah, now he's on the roof.
Está
Nice.
perdido un cojones. He's on the roof.
Maybe
Imagine
he got
being
tripped up on all the mushrooms.
Honestly.
On the wall.
On
So
the
we have a tapestry that we got from Earthbound. Shout out to them. I know we don't have like no affiliation with them or nothing like that. There's no sponsorship here, but I do shop there pretty often, and we have a tapestry from there it's just a whole bunch of mushrooms. It's just very beautiful. Has very beautiful colors.
Well, they can see it on the video. Oh wait, this is the underground.
Correct.
They won't see This is underground. They won't see the videos.
But if you go right now today is July 7th, my grandma's birthday.
Yep.
And yo, by the way, she's the shit. Shout out to you, boo boo, te amo, mami. Ooh.
What is she like? She's like 60 now.
She's 64.
64. Wow.
No, she's 74. Sorry. Yeah, and my grandpa's 80.
Dang, 80?
Yeah. They were married for 20 years, divorced for 10,
ago.
but still live together.
That's a wild life. Hey,
It
small
is.
island.
It's amazing, honestly, the way they argue. It's almost like you're living in a soap opera every day. So I lived with them for 5 years. I recently moved to Tampa the past 2 years. So those 5 years were amazing.
Imagínate, si eso es lo que ella se entretiene con novela, ¿verdad? Or just different shit. And now she's into crime things, so she's like, no te jodas conmigo.
She be watching all type of shit.
Yeah.
But she is watching Ozark right now.
She's a binger.
Yeah, she binge watches episodes. And I know she's watching all day, every day.
Dude, imagine.
Netflix. Shout out to you, Grandma. I still love you. Okay, we don't share the Netflix, all right?
All right, 50, imagine just 20 years ago. Before you were born. 30 years ago. Not that you're 30, but let's just say 30 years ago.
Relax.
Like way before you were born. Maybe way before you were born.
Yeah.
It was a whole different world
Hell
she was
yeah.
living in. And now she gets to binge. Dude, she's binging Netflix.
Exactly.
En PR. En un Macao con una fucking vista. Una vista. Paradise.
That reminds
Y
me.
que se vaya que se vaya. Fuck el apagón. Para eso está la batería.
The what?
La batería. Te vas al balcón, you got your little phone, and you just be watching Netflix on there. That's it.
Okay, listen. Funny story about that. So during Maria, or I guess after it passed, a week or so after, we did have a planta. Well, actually not a week or two. It was actually like 2 months. They were all sold out everywhere. In every single store.
So y'all didn't have one. Y'all had to buy one?
Exactly. We had to buy one. And it was actually my uncle who bought one. And it was a very expensive power plant. And we only used it during Maria or after Maria when we needed to ice up the meats and shit like that. We needed ice or to make ice in general for our drinks because it was hot as fuck. Anyway, so she would turn it on, and then funny story, later on, after finally 8 months later, llegó la luz. My grandpa fucked it up really fucking bad, and it cost like $2,000. It was a very nice, expensive plant, like power plant.
Where he put gas or something. Like
not only that, but not only did he fuck it up. So once it fucked up, it just sat around and it looked like decoration. And then our neighbor all of a sudden showed interest in it, and he just gave it to him for free.
Oh shit!
And literally the fix was just to change the oil.
Yeah, that's
was
what
it.
I was gonna say.
Change the oil and change some type of little twig or whatever the fuck, and that was it. And my grandma was so livid when she found this out. Pero so we believe he's been wrongly diagnosed. They say that he has dementia. But we believe
at the end of the day, something that transaction was already gonna happen.
Or not dementia, that we believe he does have dementia, but they have diagnosed him with not schizophrenic. What's the one that they forget their memory?
Amnesia.
No.
Yeah, my grandma had this Alzheimer's.
Correct. So they say that he has Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah.
And we don't believe...
That's actually common in
It's
Hispanics.
very common, correct. But we believe he has more dementia because he's not forgetting any of us.
Dementia is an early onset of Alzheimer's. That's what it is. That's the beginning
so
thing,
he's definitely in his dementia stage still because he forgets things conveniently, okay? It's convenient. Because let me tell you...
That's how your brain works.
This man...
That's how your brain works.
Correct. But he knows exactly what he's doing sometimes.
Yeah, you want to remember shit. You want to
enjoy your life. I do believe that dementia does kick in when he is fucking up a car. Like, not fucking it up, but let's say you take spray paint and you're spray painting your car. That's what my grandpa would do to try to fix some scratches or some type of dent or something. And
I don't know if that has to do with dementia. I think that has to do with the
fact
problem
that
solving.
He's always been a hands-on type of person.
Now.
Correct. And it's not good, but sometimes it is because he has made me pipes.
It's just
out of handmade pipes.
Oh, for your crack?
No, for my tobacco.
Oh, tobacco? That's what you do? Cool.
Actually, fuck that. I'm medicated, bruh.
Medicated? Highly or just regularly?
So guess what?
Highly? They were talking about how there was this one stand-up comedian. I think it was he was talking about medicated. Why do they call it medicated? As if it's not like a high dose. Like when they say medicated, they should say like, oh yeah, very potent.
Correct, very potent. Or just more of it went through a different process of what you get from the streets.
Not even from the street. I think even recreational.
It's just you kind of know more of what you're getting. And what I honestly been wanting to try is somehow, and I probably already have, I don't know, is hydroponic weed. The water's different. That's the only difference.
I don't know. There has to be a small farm or something because that's kind of specific.
Correct.
I mean, honestly, we could just...
Hey, Manny.
Babe, you could just try that or something. Just do it yourself. We can do the hydroponic thing.
We'll have to find more information.
Okay, but like I'm saying, like if there's no cells, just do, for personal service.
Yes.
Honestly. Wait, aren't you allowed to have... I would think that with the medical card, you're allowed to grow at least one plant or two plants.
Honestly, those are the type of laws that I'm not really too 100% sure about.
Some states don't even allow you. They might not allow you, but it's kind of crazy.
I have to look up my state's laws for this because I do have a license for this. The thing is that I have not taken the time to look up these type of laws, like can I drive with it? Or will I get pulled over if I'm smoking or if you're driving? You know what I mean? Those type of laws that I'm like, I don't really...
Oh, well, we don't do those things. Hey, look, I heard like in the
Correct. But I'm just saying, just in case, to know that knowledge is very powerful.
Yeah, as long as you just have your medical card all the times.
I do. I have it on me all times.
I heard in the Philippines or somewhere out there in Asia, they were giving away free plants to promote like that now, like to like they were giving them a certain amount of plants because they're now making it legal of cannabis.
Where?
I think it's the Philippines. I want to say it's Philippines.
You sure it's the Philippines?
It might be. It's one of those. I want to say it's an island over there.
Okay. Well, I don't mind.
But isn't that
somewhere.
crazy? Do you think what would you do if your government was just give you a plant? Because our government, they gives us like fish for the mosquitoes. Like our local government, you can get a fish and you put it in a little tub or something in your backyard, and it helps eat the mosquitoes because the mosquitoes will lay the eggs there, and then that thing I think will eat all the eggs, or I don't know exactly how the fish does it, but it helps with the mosquitoes. And the government, like the local government, you could go and pick up a fish. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if you were comfortable. Isn't it? I told you were talking shit yesterday. Que yo dije, es que en verdad yo tengo que ponerme unos pantalones. Y dice, oh, ¿por qué te vas a vestir? Que yo no puedo sentarme en estos asientos así leather de oficina con el culo sin nada. I need some pants. It's cold. Con la sábana, nice. Pero deja las tetas afuera si quieres. Nice. Eso no se ve underground, girl. ¿Tú te acuerdas underground reggaeton? Bien sucio. Because no se veía nada. And then they put it on the TV.
What you know about that?
Well, I don't know nothing. ¿Qué te dijeron? Yo no sé.
¿Cómo que te dije? Babe, we have to go to sleep soon.
Alright, we're gonna close it out right here. Adios.
See you on the next one, bitches. Actually, not bitches. Y'all are cool as fuck.
Bye.
Bye.